Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. Only 3 XP away from leveling up. We definitely don't really have enough research for, well, level 60 and upgrading our guild yet again. Definitely don't have enough research for that, to be honest. Oh, it's unlocked a gyropod. Can I use my third comm? No. I also have to go back to the Nexus. How about stuff? Oh, well, there's that. But yeah, I forgot that the Archon isn't very in control of the Ket. He's basically like a general or an admiral. He's basically in charge of this fleet that's in, well, the Helios cluster. Not so much in charge of the actual Ket. Well, let's see. Anything new? Probably not.
Hey, Ryder. Thinking about our run through the Archon's flagship.
You weren't there.
Word of warning. You die again, I'm taking it to HR as emotional abuse. Stop it.
Fair point.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
He was that when I died the first time, after all. Hey, Gil.
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face, figuratively
2
speaking.
times I
of course.
apparently died.
We were nose to nose this time. Some spit might have hit the mark.
That's a two-way street, Ryder. Ugh. Bastards trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about.
Could be.
Typically, I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting
It's
at the kiddie
basically
table
exalt
this
or
time.
die.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Maybe even die through exalting. Poke. Oh, Joel. You get. Like, hurt. Yet there's nothing in here. Wait,
You
what?
realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like
Yay.
you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
She was discussing blast
Wasn't.
doors.
I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
I didn't think you were so sentimental.
I'm not the only one. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects.
The couch.
These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes,
I have a space hand.
So what's so special about this lamp?
it's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes, or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
On.
Honest work? Vetra, you'd be an awful farmer.
Yeah, you don't know that. Point is, I could be anything. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess, and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
How's that?
It's nice seeing you like this.
I know. I like being able to let go and do something for myself for once. Let's hope this is just the start, huh?
So you're the only one who really wanted to talk to me about stuff, apparently. Anything else?
Still thinking about the Turian arc. Mason and Avidus.
Alright, the Turian.
I hope Avidus is doing all right.
Time heals all wounds, as they say.
Heals the wound, doesn't erase it. You don't lose someone like that without scarring.
So, about the Turian arc.
So why weren't you on the Turian arc?
Our dad left Palavin with us long before the arc even existed. I don't know if we really count as members of Turian society anymore. But who needs all those rules anyway, right?
Okay.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Right. Anyway. Joe, he's probably got a lot of BS.
Liam's idea about watching vids
Oh
together.
god, that thing?
Movie night? He delayed again, out of respect for Reika.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
The components
let's
we
tell you
need should
what
be
Star
stored on
Wars.
Aya.
Yeah,
Let's be vigilant.
Fail motion. I don't know. Okay, I have to go back to the iron market again. Oh, apparently
Move
there's
your
something
arm
in
again.
hell.
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Everything okay? This looks like a lot.
It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and
Get off the
implants.
table.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc and all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
It must have been hard.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
Purpose.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
What was it?
Just kidding.
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
That makes sense. Going to our dad was the Pathfinder. More talking. Talking.
Ryder,
You have nothing to talk to.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
You're irrelevant. Maybe this is finally boop pie.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Oh, sure, why
Sure,
not?
what do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
I don't
What
really
kind
want
of
to go to
project?
Eos.
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Blarg. Oh, hey, look, stuff finally. Share these things are necessary and they're always fun and interesting. Bring your own text to study, or just come to ours to discuss theirs, or just come listen to ours. Oh god, are you there to study me up? Only Joe and Kylo are gonna be there. Then go word the day. Besaragra. Uproot people who to speak and play those from the Milky Way. Say Gara. That's bad as it could be. Spell like it's snailed. Who's much better the roll call? To be fair, one doesn't get more uproot than being a character away. Is it Vizagara or Vizagara? Oh god, it's the Leviosa thing all over again. Oh god, going back to Ios this late in the game. Madness, I say. Hello, Space Hamster. Sam.
Hello, Ryder. Your
Hey,
choice
man.
aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Hey, everyone's
Seems like everybody has an opinion on who I left behind. Even you.
I share your actions. I do not judge them. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved.
still feel
I
like
have
I'm
now
missing a lot of
encountered it
things
several
now.
times. His death, and your own.
Does an artificial intelligence die like we do?
If my hardware is destroyed, I could be irretrievable. But it is not the same death, you understand. I cannot explain how they differ. Not yet.
Okay. I miss
Thanks,
your
Sam.
humor.
Nothing more.
Shit as it was. How about my email? Oh my god. And Necro spell should be something returned for traveling report. 2 catch-ups crash on part 2 on Eladin Blarg. You identify the cat. You should understand them as we do. 9 more hours after T2 Aya. Gary's in trouble. Oh god, something's happened. Go to the Nexus. Anagar have a bar up where PB got tipsy. She's a flirt. Even a loud bird sauce. She's a pitsy. 60 hours straight, keeping your ship afloat. That's the show. God damn it, go. Let's burn this out though. Have friend on in place. Dundee, we were clearing the hospital after North Korea. She got hit with a chunk of rebar. Blair hammer kept going. 4 minutes, technically dead, but we got into emergency status. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week, but she shouldn't have been. Sure, Donnie's vet. She's seen some shit, but you don't walk that off. She's worked the crate site for a week, then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets, they knew. Take the time you need. You don't die and just shake it off. Makes sense. And Earth, I knew guns, but this ain't going shit. They really know how to make things to point and shoot. I mean, have you seen my sniper rifle, Drac? Starting a couple an hour when we were there. So I don't call it Zephyr. A sniper. Yeah, you should get that sniper rifle. It's a pretty good sniper rifle. Now we found out you know how to fight. Not sure how it would feel if Intro was nothing but hijacked or Galcor. I'll take care of those jumps. You should definitely get an essay. Telling all crew members to take up stress relieving hobbies. Everyone especially used under a lot of pressure while taking up knitting may seem a waste of time such attitude. So I could take up gardening. Maybe even coloring or painting. Alright, to let you know that I've been receiving a lot of messages. So congratulations for Resistance members who fought for victory against the Archon. Yay. Let's talk about movie night. We must talk about the movie night. Achieve, achieve, achieve. So yay, more quest.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I just read my email. Thanks for notifying me though. Wait, what? How did I fail to read my email? How does that even work? Don't even know. Okay, so we have go back to and talk to people on the Nexus. Wait, how? But I read the emails and there wasn't.
I hope the
emails.
Solarians find.
But what were these emails? Tell my family about you, about it. So apparently the one we got from Kakesh just magically disappeared for some frickin' reason. So call me Charles, mother and Havon. Okay. That's the one I or something with my Joe. Okay. So what happened to Kesh's
A lot of your
thing?
people were lost.
We came to enter.
Oh, we should probably
Hey,
talk to
PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Please don't
Hello?
interrupt me.
Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge.
Please
So,
don't interrupt me from there
You and
on.
your team are like a fungus, you know? You look and smell funny and you grow in the weirdest places.
Super
And
awkward.
somehow, you found root in my... Oh, it's so corny to say. In my heart. Ugh. I'm recording this so when I get antsy, and believe me, I will, just sit my ass down and play it. Shut up PB free card. Now, if there's anything you'd like to preserve for posterity, say it at the beep. Oh, and then join me in the meeting room? Beep.
Fungus works both ways, PB. So yeah, you're right. Pretty much sums it up.
So, the
Wait.
reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
Never thought I'd see PB having trouble getting a word in.
Maybe I'm rubbing off on them. I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop.
I'm gonna move to a different room.
I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Angaran holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But
Okay, that was worth it. Totally worth it. I'm still not sure how I failed a crash that was in my email terminal. Oh god, I almost forgot about talking to you people.
A real victory. Our arc back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
I find things, Callow. My job description's only one word.
Losing Pathfinder Reka is a blow. So many Solarians joined the initiative because of her. But you did your best. Did you need me?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Don't realize these were
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
So, how goes things?
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Wait, what?
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
You're a pioneer in a new galaxy. Your family understood that, and they were proud of you. Your work as a scientist will help thousands of people. That's real.
It was a dream for all of us. They always encouraged me. I will do all I can to make sure my work honors them. Thank you, Ryder.
Huzzah! Oh god, I'm herp. I have to go back up. Oh no, I forgot. Oh, hi Drac. Drac, buddy.
Morta just calmed in. Scouts are expected to arrive soon and medics are on standby. I won't forget this, Ryder. You chose Krogan first. It's been a long time since anyone's seen us as anything other than cannon fodder.
I couldn't let you down. My crew is like family.
Only family I've had for a long time is Kesh. Guess anything can change.
Oh my... Yes.
So, about that bar fight on Kadara. Was that like... a date?
Nah, there'd be less of an audience and more property damage.
seriously.
Are you happy now that Spender's out of the picture?
Damn
flirt
right
with
I am.
Shrek?
Good riddance, too. Someone somewhere will take care of him.
And you won't have anything to do with it, huh?
Hold a grudge. Me, I would never.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me about the first time you fought someone.
That'd be my first battle. It was during the Krogan rebellions. I was just some snot-nosed brat back then, but my mother wanted me to get experience. At first, it was the best day of my life. And then my mother died on the battlefield.
Questions?
I'd like to hear more about your mother.
She was one of the last great warlords of her generation. When my mother fell, we all did. All my people held on, sought revenge, but we splintered. Between that and the genophage, we changed. Not for the better.
Out here offers a chance for a new start, to rebuild things.
Yeah, like
You're
the
so young. After everything I've seen, now my people are tired, Ryder. We haven't had hope like that in a long time. But maybe here, with you, we'll find some.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, I need to add to that terminal behind you. Poke. Left our reward. Yay. So now we go over here and minerals, or what else do we have? Organic materials. Or, well, organic material, sure, why not? Pie Jack.
Hey, little guy.
So since I have all this excess resources, I could probably actually do this. Maybe. Might have to drain all my... Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, I can actually get... I can actually get that research pretty easily. I just have to idle around until it recharges. Anyway, time for decisions. So, Nexus. Still on hold. Padromos. Evolve. Leading. I think that was enough one on Ida, too. So why is the arc still here, not, you know, over here? Oh god, there's new places we can go to. Probably do that off camera. And for now, I'm actually going to head back to the Nexus. Finish up stuff there, then I'll probably end the video. Maybe go hit those places off camera. Then maybe I'll hit IOS Nets. I'm not sure. But first, Nexus. Priorities. Okay, I just realized what if this actually gets things started on this whole heading to Meridian and we launch an entire fleet and everything. And I lose out on doing those quests. I'm pretty sure it'll tell me if it was gonna do that. Besides, if it does that, I'll probably have to actually travel there anyway, so. Save.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space.
Hey, Ryder, I've got news about Kerry.
Poke.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells. She'd probably love a visit.
Okay.
I know we slept for 600 years, but right now I could sleep for 600 more.
Anything in the bar? Doesn't look like it. Still gonna hit the bar though.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Pop.
No double one? Ooh, 3 element 0. Oop. Well, that's that. Any new paint? No. Meh. Been a while since I've been in hell.
New
Thanks for visiting
Tachanka,
tonight.
back in the fold. Let's hear it.
What's up?
What do you want?
Welcome to the Vortex.
Nothing.
Things are tense around the pub, but not like that first 14 months. I think they raised the priority.
Right. Anyway. Well, nothing new though. Guess it's time we head, further out, so to the main area, I guess. I think we haven't really gone back to, you know, the Hyperion in a while. I was actually expecting more quests here, to be honest. I'll probably still go to the Hyperion and see if there's anything new there.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
I'll talk to our informants.
Gendros.
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanis. What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
At least there's survivors out there. It'll be a long search, but we're damn motivated. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
So, about this
There's an
journalist.
Asari documentarian in your cells. Carrie Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But...
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
But I have more
Bye, Kendros.
authority.
Duty calls.
I'm a
You and me both,
pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Weekly injury report. Casualty rate matches projections.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes, Lieutenant Sy.
That's me. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have...
Thing. You'll
Yeah, I'm still working on that. Reminds me I could touch the thing for Apex stuff, but meh.
Supply request is in. Meds, mail, and MREs coming your way.
Said. I did stuff. Said. Damn it, said. Oh yeah, here's this though. Carrie.
Oh, hey, Ryder.
Hakim said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
Oh, I guess
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
Why can I flirt with her, but yeah, I can't flirt with anyone back on my ship, practically.
A crowbar, some gum, a nudge from Sam, and I could get you out.
I'm right here, hero. Trust me, this is safer than exile.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems... historic. Too bad no one recorded it.
They took my camera. But I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
So, wait for next interview, despite her being arrested and all that. I might as well go talk to them. Sure, that's what'll be fun.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. He looked at them and thought of you.
Oh
Ryder's
god,
his
they're
own
gonna
person.
crush me.
Just admit you don't like Krogan.
He's gonna be upset I didn't save the Solarian.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
Sup? By the way, I did what I had to do.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership.
Exactly.
Nevertheless, it is good to see Arc Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
We pissed
He
him
had
off.
a map showing the location of
They
Meridian.
don't know what to do.
Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network.
A short window,
If we
you
get that
say?
working, all our problems are solved.
I have things
Based
to
on
do.
what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will. And so will I. Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Me.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message
Oh,
for you.
well, that's-
They said your sister is awake.
Well, that's
What?
a thing.
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Apparently we'll go right there now. don't have to select it. That's definitely a thing. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Sarah.
Little brother.
Hug.
Bring it here.
You almost didn't
Man,
hug
it's
her.
good to finally see you.
Quit tongue.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
She looked a bit older than I thought, Major. Oh well.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. It gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it, and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
Uh-huh. Then I guess I'll overlook your little embellishment. You told me we found home. Yeah, I know you meant well. But no more lies, okay? I'm a big girl. I can handle it. From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Okay.
Ryder,
I can
this
talk
is
to her.
Pathfinder Hager. We have an idea about Meridian. Please stop by the tech lab soon as you can.
What's up?
Will do.
Hey.
Dialogue.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Not yet.
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
Murdering
In
a
a
lot of
nutshell,
things.
we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
So, yeah.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
Stuff.
Dad encrypted memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You, me, and Mom.
You saw her?
In the hospital, the day she passed away. And at that reunion dinner she twisted our arms on.
Right. Awkward.
And something else. Dad meeting with a benefactor back in the Milky Way. Some initiative power broker I'd never heard of.
Me either. Weird.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out what it all means.
Your animation keeps resetting. It's
I thought maybe we could talk about
weird.
Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Stuff.
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
Only one of us could make it. And he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7. The things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
Good. That's how I'll remember him then.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. but she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her. Then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
Yeah, he tried
At least
to
they're
make
together
Sam
now.
to save her, and that, yeah.
Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit, fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, doors slammed in my face. Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, there we go.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me. I can pretend I was there.
Stop.
I'm glad to see you and your sister back together finally.
For now, anyway.
Now that she's awake, what's the prognosis?
Everything looks good. Sarah's a fighter. Her recovery had more to do with that than anything I did. Though we need to keep her around for observation. Give her time to recover.
Okay, bye.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Well, now we have to go back to the tech lab.
This is not good.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Oh yeah, the tech lab would be up here. Oh.
I talk to my family every day.
Now then, I made it to the tech lab.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You improvised back on the Archon's ship. You'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
I'm learning Pathfinders often are alone. Part of the job.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
I just realized.
Good
if
luck.
we actually convinced what's-his-face, he'd probably be here too.
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
Well, done here also. We'll deal with that later. As for now, I almost forgot about that. And there's that. Wait, how did I fail? You didn't give me an email before I talked to you. Oh God. Maybe I should go talk with Coach then. Maybe she's got something new. Oh God. I hate the Nexus. Let's go talk to Coach. See if there's something new.
Implicating Nexus brass.
Since I missed her email somehow.
HNS has learned Nexus leaders quietly armed a group of outlaws calling themselves the Three Sabers. The group was contracted to fight for the initiative, but went rogue and turned their weapons on supply vessels.
And after this, we'll go there. What's the sound now? Coach, what did you want to talk about?
I hear Spender's been exiled. Well done. And good riddance.
Glad I could help.
That's it?
Nothing more for now.
That's it.
See you later.
Dot, dot, dot. Good. To the habitation deck.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Wee. Captain.
Pathfinder, I've been hearing more about the Ket. We're lucky they haven't found the station after all this time.
I know, right?
I can't imagine what it would have been like to get here without the Nexus waiting.
Okay.
Thanks for the talk.
Sure thing.
And then Sam.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Of course it is.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
What was it GN Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum.
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec. I checked with my son, Garrus. He works there now.
Hey, Garrus is dead.
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
this threat, they're called Reapers?
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then Seven. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
So there you go. Connections to the first game.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
Agreed.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent. And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name. I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Dot.
Hey, Sam. Transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So this was Dad's plan?
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Sarah could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the Benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Now we know what G.N. Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers. What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard,
Shepard,
launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling.
Plot?
Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
But why was G.N. Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the Benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was, or is, the Benefactor?
Unknown.
Well, there you go. More
Got
stuff.
I need to go find Mom.
We have stuff to do. We're never getting off the Nexus. Those logs to check.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious Benefactor.
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
I remember that, I think.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the
Basically, this
civilization
happened
we remember,
during Mass Effect
the
3,
people
but
of the Milky
no one
Way
knows
as
the
you knew
outcome
them, could be gone
outcome
forever.
from all this,
You
though.
may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR-2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into
Why does
stasis
everyone
for the
keep
voyage.
using that?
Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor. And the fact that we still don't know who they are. And all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now. I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
Well, there you go. At least you don't have to worry about the Reapers coming in and destroying the galaxy. Or should I say, the Helios cluster. And now then, we have to go back to Cairo Bay. It's important. Not that docking bay.
The Turian Ark has been found, but the Turian Pathfinder, Mason Barrow, was reportedly killed shepherding the Ark planetside. Former Spectre Avatar was widely speculated to replace Barrow as Pathfinder. William Spender, Assistant Director of Colonial Affairs, has been fired after he was caught stealing supplies from the Nexus. Spender chose to leave the Nexus rather than face sanctions. His whereabouts
This is
are
important.
currently unknown. This is HNS.
This is not good.
Maybe we should tell her. Where did she go?
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
What
I'll
the
be here
hell
if you
is
need
going on? What the hell was that? Also, seriously, where did she go? Maybe she's over here. She's over here.
Here you are.
What's up?
Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about
Elizabeth Riley?
I could have milked this a little, but... this is Mom.
What?
I saw Dad's last memory. He brought her. ER isn't Elizabeth Riley. It's Ellen Ryder.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
I don't see anyone in now.
Dad loved her that much.
What?
He wouldn't give up. Not
Well,
even
that
at
was
the bitter
awkward.
end.
For a man not given to rash action, his emotion drove his decisions in the end.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him. And then scream at him. He should have told us about this.
I said the same thing. But does it really matter? She's still with us.
We have to wake her up.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
So, can we kill her?
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. No way we're losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Thanks, Sam. Well, that's a thing. Poof. She just poofed. Oh boy, she just poofed. About now she's just gonna go lay down again. Can I talk to her about this?
Back again?
Well,
Watch yourself.
Maybe, but well. Now then, can I finally get back to my ship?
Nakmor more to triumphs after a challenge for her title as Krogan Overlord. Following their exile from the Nexus, Jorgal Strux claimed he was the rightful Krogan leader in Helios. But Morta retained her title, defeating Strux in open combat in front of a roaring crowd on Eladin. This is HNS.
I thought I understood.
So now that I'm gonna go to, well, back to the ship first. Next time we'll go to, I guess, AO or IO or both. But yeah, I think that's enough for this video, and then some. Oh, the dialogue and the quest gets a lot important side stuff. I wish I could skip these loading things. Yay, we're back on the ship.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Why do I have all the... let's see. Hey, I want to talk to you. When are you next on the Nexus? God damn it. Don't worry, I didn't do something on this time as far as I know. Just run something on Kadara. Okay, I can do Kadara. Speak with Callow. Callow.
Ah, there you are. I was
Make
wondering,
my video
when you
longer.
found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
You mean besides the exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket armada just stumbling across the Solarian Arc seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Oh, it's not my fault. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? But oh well, that's for next time. We did enough stuff with dialogue and running around aimlessly. So yeah, next time, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all, and have a nice day.